Welcome to the wonderful world of frogs and toads. These amazing amphibians have been around for hundreds of millions of years, hopping and croaking their way into our hearts. But did you know there is more to them than just their catchy calls and sticky tongues? Let's dive in and explore the fascinating differences, origins, and incredible life stories of these remarkable creatures. First thing first, let's clear up the age old question. What is the difference between a frog and a toad? While they are both part of the amphibian family, they do have some distinct differences. Frogs usually have smooth, moist skin, which helps them stay hydrated. Their long, powerful legs make them excellent jumpers, allowing them to leap up to 20 times their body length in a single pound. Toads, on the other hand, have dry skin, which acts as a natural defense mechanism. Their skin secretes a mild toxin that makes them less appetizing to predators. Toads also have short legs, which means they prefer to crawl or make short hops rather than the long leaps we associate with frogs. They also have more robust, stocky bodies, which are well suited to life on land. Frogs have a rich history dating back over 200 million years ago, originating during the late Triassic period, around the same time as the earliest dinosaurs. These early amphibians were the ancestors of today's frogs and toads. One interesting ancestor is the Pilzebufo, also known as the devil frog. This giant prehistoric frog lived in what's now Madagascar and could grow to over 16 inches in length. Just imagine a frog the size of a beach ball. As for when frogs and toads split apart, their divergence is believed to have occurred roughly 100 million years ago during the Cretaceous period. This split was likely driven by changes in climate and habitat, leading to the development of distinct characteristics in each group. The scientific name for the frog family is Anora, derived from the Greek words a meaning without and ora meaning tail. This is a nod to one of their most defining features, that the frogs lose their tails as they grow from tadpoles to adults. The word frog itself likely comes from the Old English froga, which has ties to the Proto-Indo-European word to jump or to leap. These names capture the essence of these incredible leapers perfectly. Frogs and toads have also hopped into our everyday language, with sayings like frog in your throat, meaning a hoarse voice, or toadstool, which refers to a poisonous mushroom. These little guys have been inspiring human culture for centuries, even appearing in fairy tales like the Frog Prince and as signposts in ancient mythology. Now let's take a closer look at the magical transformation that frogs undergo. It all starts with a tiny jelly-like eggs laid in water, usually in clusters or strings. These eggs are highly vulnerable, often falling prey to fish, insects, and other amphibians. But those that survive hatch into wiggling tadpoles within just few days. Tadpoles are like little aquatic herbivores, feeding on algae and other plant matter. As they grow, they begin to change. This process is called metamorphosis. Over the course of several weeks, tadpoles develop legs, their gills are replaced by lungs, and their diet shifts from plant matter to small insects. The tail, once essential for swimming, gradually shrinks and is absorbed by the body, giving way to the adult frog. This transformation from a water-bound tadpole to a land-dwelling frog is one of the nature's most fascinating feats, showcasing the incredible adaptability of these creatures. As tadpoles, frogs are mostly herbivores, munching on algae, detritus, and microscopic organisms in the water. But once they metamorphose into adult frogs, they become voracious carnivores. Frogs are expert hunters, using their long sticky tongues to snatch up prey in the blink of an eye. Their diet includes insects like flies and mosquitoes, spiders, worms, and even small vertebrates like mice, birds, or other frogs. Frogs hunt primarily through ambush, sitting still until unsuspecting prey comes within striking distance. They have excellent eyesight, with eyes that bulge out from their heads, giving them a wide field of view. Some species even have night vision, making them formidable nocturnal hunters. There are over 7,000 species of frogs, each with its own unique traits and adaptations. Let's explore some of the most fascinating ones. First up is the poison dart frog, found in Central and South America. These tiny brightly colored frogs are among the most toxic animals on the planet. Their skin secretes a potent toxin that can cause paralysis or even death in predators. Indigenous people have historically used this toxin to poison the tips of their blow darts, and that's where their name have came from. Next, we have the Goliath frog from the West Africa, the world's largest frog, which can grow up to 12 inches long and weigh over 7 pounds. Despite their size, Goliath frogs are surprisingly agile and strong, able to leap considerable distances to catch prey or escape threats. Finally, let's not forget the tree frogs, known for their incredible climbing abilities with adhesive pads on their toes. They can scale vertical surfaces with ease. It's often found on the rainforests of Central and South America. When it comes to love, frogs have a unique approach. During mating season, male frogs produce loud resonant calls to attract females. Each species has its own distinct call, which can range from a deep throaty croak to a high-pitched trill. These calls serve not only to attract mates, but also to establish territory and deter rival males. The intensity and frequency of a frog's call can indicate its health and strength, which is why females often choose mates based on their vocal performance. Once a female selects her mate, the pair engages in amplexes, which is a process where the male grips the female tightly as she lays her eggs in water. The male then fertilizes the eggs externally, a method that ensures a higher chance of survival for the offspring. Mating calls can be heard most frequently at dusk and dawn, especially during the rainy season, when the environment is ideal for laying eggs. In some species, the chorus of mating calls can be heard from miles away, turning a quiet night into a symphony of frog songs. Frogs are found in many different environments around the world, from rainforests to deserts and even cold tundras. They are incredibly adaptable creatures, able to survive in places with very different climates. In rainforests, where it's humid and predators are everywhere, some frogs have bright colors to warn off enemies. In deserts, they might bury themselves in the ground to stay cool and conserve water. Each type of frogs has special ways to live in its unique environment. And this was another FIG to Frogs. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and comment, and see you next time.